What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to another episode of In the Hood with Gutta. Now, today's episode, there's a reason why you see me cruising by these grimy ass looking train tracks over here to my right. Yeah, those are train tracks. We're in Southwest Detroit. I'm on John Crime. The reason is there was a body that was left over here. This is back in 1989. I'm gonna tell you a story about one of my homies. Now I'm gonna change his name so y'all don't know his name, even though he was already convicted and did his time for the crime. You know what I'm saying? There's a moral to this story. The story I'm going to tell you about is a dude who wanted to get down with a gang, or should I say a kid. He was 14 years old. To get down with the gang, they wanted him to take out the leader of another gang's cousin. Okay, so they got dude in the ride, right? They got dude in the ride. He's sitting shotgun. There's the driver. And there's my homeboy in the back seat. My homeboy's only 14 years old. We're going to call him Shark. We're just going to call him Shark just for the sake of saving his name. We ain't going to put his real name out here. People that know, they know. Southwest Detroit knows. I'll give you a time frame. This happened between 1988 and 1991 in Southwest Detroit. But the body was left over here in these train tracks. Nah, they picked dude up. They had him in the ride. Shark reached over the seat, slit his throat from ear to ear. Now, I told you, man. These are graphic, real stories. When you riding through the hood with Gutta, shit gets real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. And this is a true story. You know what I'm saying? I was a young buck when this happened. I believe it might have been 87. I'm not sure. 86, 87. Anyways, my homeboy was 14. And he's older than me. You know what I'm saying? But to get in the gang, that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? He took out the op. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know dude from a can of paint. And he murked him. And the story goes, old boy driving got caught up somehow and he snitched. They cornered my boy at McDonald's on Springwells and 4th Street. It was all over the newspapers. He fought with the police. It was a big thing. And they ended up leaving him, they took him, locked him up. Back then, you only got charged as a juvenile until you hit the age of 17. Like now, if you're 12 years old, you kill somebody, you're gonna get life. Back then, he was 14. He got out on when he was 20 years old. I was chilling with him on his 21st birthday. You know what I'm saying? In the gang life. So he did a total of like 6 years in Maxie. Which I'm not saying that's no Camp Candyland, you know what I'm saying? But it's Maxie, you know what I'm saying? Maxie. It's juvenile still. And he still got out. To make the story short, a long story short, so he slit his throat. When he got out, he had 10 racks on his head. They put 10 G's on his head. The leader of the gang, it was his cousin that he took out. I'm not going to say the gang names either. Y'all don't need to know that. Just know it's true. And I just wanted to give y'all a history lesson about these train tracks here in Southwest. Now, I know there's probably been plenty of bodies found on these tracks. But this one is a little bit that one that touches home. You know what I'm saying? It hits home. So I want to share that with y'all. And the moral of the story is that gang life, there ain't nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be in a gang. You don't need to be with 100 motherfuckers. You don't even know most of them, and you got to put your trust in them. Y'all see the Renaissance Center off there in the distance? Man, I love my hood. Southwest Detroit, baby. But that's just another tale in the hood with Gutta. Tales in the hood with Gutta. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Southwest Detroit. Till next time, y'all. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll be dropping more segments of Tales in the Hood with Gutta. So we go cruise around, you know what I'm saying, through Detroit. Maybe we should go downtown. Let y'all see downtown what's really popping. I'll be taking y'all through the hoods, but then it wouldn't be the hood. Because it's nice down there, you know what I'm saying? Downtown Detroit, y'all, if you're a motherfucking tourist, come on down. But you can come down to Southwest Detroit, man. Oh, y'all, come to Detroit, man. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? The story I'm telling you, it happens everywhere. The moral of the story is don't get in a gang. It's not worth it and shit. 2 lives got fucked up over it, you know what I'm saying? I should say more than that, because their families also. My homeboy's doing good now. He been out, he got kids, grandkids, taking care of his business, so it's all good at the end. But what about the story? I don't know what happened to dude's family. I know some of his family, just the gang part. I don't know what happened to his immediate family of the dude he took out. Like I said, I was young. I was like 11 years old when this happened. So, y'all do the math. You know what I'm saying? It was about 1988 when this happened. But we're going to turn off over here on the living noise of John Crime. Welcome to Southwest Detroit, baby. Southwest Detroit, the melting pot of Detroit, y'all. You heard it here. Tales in the Hood with Gutta.